Good evening to all of you. Yes, I am Sudha Varghese, social activist and an advocate. And I come from Bihar, Patna district, but I work in the interior rural areas. The main focus of my work is Musahar community. Musahar literally means rat eaters. And I focus my work, my interest, my resources, everything for this community only. Early, I used to work with the Dalits as a whole, but seeing that only this community does not go one step forward, I decided I have to do something focusing them. So I have done that. And Nari Gunjan was founded in 1987. So we work under this organization, Nari Gunjan. Usually I live with the people in the village. First I went and lived in a village, and there I start getting friendly with the children, calling them to play and sing and games, Nara, all that. So first 2-3 months of getting them, I told them about schooling. So they said, school? So what is that? Where is that? So I said, it is close by. Then they said, we will go, but you have to reach us every day there and then bring us back in the evening, because they are very scared of other neighboring community. Somebody, when they see them, they'll chase them back. Sometimes they will threaten them. They will frighten them, saying that I'll beat you up or you go back. So they wanted me to reach them and get them back. I said, surely I can. It is close by. Then after 19 children got admitted, after 2 months, the government school, they get a stipend. So my children got after me saying that हम लोगों को भी पैसा देना है, पैसा उन लोगों को मिल रहा है दूसरा स्कूल में. So I said, see, हम लोग तो मुश्किल से 2 महीना हम लोग गए हैं तो पैसा नहीं मिलेगा, अगले साल मिलेगा. So one night, one day, in the hot sun, I saw my children, they had gone to the block to meet the BDO to ask for money. So I was so surprised. Then when I asked them, where did you go? They said, BDO साहब से मिलने गए, हमको पैसा क्यों नहीं देंगे? Okay, anyway, I went and met the welfare officer. I told him, at least 50 rupees each you give to my children. Otherwise, my all 19 children will not go to school. This is the first Musahar kids going to school in the whole of Bihar. So then anyway, he managed. But there was a dalal in the village who opened their passbooks and he got that money. This fact came in front of the whole village. Somehow it leaked out. And I called a meeting of the parents. So the dalal understood that his work will be exposed. So he started a rumor saying that I am an Naxalite and I am trying to divide the people. So my people had not heard of Naxalites, except that they are very, very cruel and they will snatch your property, they will do anything. So hearing that, some of my women also wondered how come Didi can be an Naxalite, and there was some confusion in the village. So I decided to leave that village because I did not want to drag my people into Naxalism and what is that and this. But then when I said I am going to live in another village, the women said, no, you can't go from here, then the children will not go to school, we won't have meetings. Anyway, I moved out. It was not very far, so I used to come from there and meet the people and all that. So then, seeing that this community is marginalized in every sense, okay? They are totally landless and assetless. They are economically discriminated against and excluded from the mainstream. They are considered untouchables. When there used to be Shadi Biya in the backward community even. They used to come and invite me. I will always take 2-3 women from my community to go for the wedding. When the people see that I have come with 2-3 women of this community, they will tell me, please sit here only. Means the women who are with me, they are untouchable, so you cannot come to the roof of the house where the guests are sitting and so on. Then I said, okay, we will sit here because I brought the women thinking that they will get a khana. So I didn't want to take them back. I sat there with them and we had something and then we went back. My people knew we are treated like this, so we can't really fight against them, so we will remain this way. We cannot talk. If we say something, if we ask for better wages, the owner of the field or whatever, whoever has called them for work, they'll say, कल से तुम नहीं आना, तुम बहुत बोलती है, तुमको और पैसा चाहिए, घरे रहो, नहीं आना. So then they know that the best thing is keep quiet and at least you get, if you get 5 rupees, at least you will get that instead of demanding 10 rupees. For 21 years, I decided to live in one of their huts, right with them. Actually, to tell you the truth, I had so many issues, so many threats, so many fights with other people. They are ready when they come to fight with my people, if I am not there, they are very happy. They can fight, beat them up, kick them, and they can go. If I am there, I will not allow them to do such things. And I am an advocate. I said, you don't threaten my people saying that you will go to the court. I also go to the court. So it was always kind of fighting and getting them understand that, we are not all so bad. Anyway, also, I never let any sexual harassment go without taking it up under case. Now, just lately, I had a case of 2 8-year-old girls were taken by a man, locked them up in a room at night. At night, some part of the night, he had raped them, and he thought both had, and he murdered one child. And then the other one also fainted, so he thought, I think she's also dead. And he took both of them and threw them in the field. And this child who was not dead, she became conscious and she sat next to her friend all night without one stitch of cloth on her body. It was very, very cold, end of January. So morning, they were found. So I am in fact managing that case, giving the support to the family. Then this community is marginalized. Yes, they have no land. Now we are fighting for land, shelter, and toilet. We had just celebrated the Women's Day. On March 8th is the Women's Day, but we celebrated, my organization celebrated it on the 2nd of March. And we had 4,000 women, Musahar women, 4,000. And we took out a rally. And the people were so stunned. Where did these women come from? Okay. So, we are with them, with the people. So, in education, I started adolescent girls' education. In every village, every settlement of this community, I will have a center with 40 children. And I'll find a teacher from the neighborhood who is पढ़ी लिखी है. हमारा समाज में कोई पढ़े लिखे नहीं है. So my किशोरी adolescent girls centers plus आंगनवाड़ी में छुआछूत के चलते मेरे बच्चों को जगह नहीं मिलेगा. So I started taking them and I have my Anand Shiksha Kendra. So both together I have about 3,000 children that Nari Gunjan is educating today. Then I also have 2 residential hostels. That is also only for this community girls from class 1 to class 10. Then anyone who wants to go ahead with the class 10, I have few girls who are doing class. They just finished their 10th class exams, 12th class exams. Now 20 girls of my 12th class passed girls, I have sent them for four-wheeler training, driving training. So they finished their driving training. I gave them 2 months extra training to drive the vehicle in the interior areas of their block so that they'll be able to manage the vehicle in any place. So now they all got their license finalized, and I am looking for a government job for every family of my community. Without that, they cannot get out of the poverty. So every Musahar family should have a government job. That is my aim. Then I have, in my hostels, I have karate, because for girls it's very important to protect themselves and to fight against others who are trying to either assault them or exploit them. I have karate, yoga, music, and sports. My girls are very good. My girls have gone to Japan for karate competition and Armenia. So my girls are, even though they are coming from such background, they are not weak. They are not kamjor. Only they need the opportunity. Missing, they don't get the chance. So where can they show that they have these gifts or talents? I knew that the best way to lift the Muslims out of poverty is give them dignity, give them equal dignity, and to make them part of mainstream society. And that can only come through education. Then I had a boy who was studying in class 8th. So one day when I asked him, Bhaguni, did you go to school today? I used to ask him that every day because sometimes they just leave the school. So that day he got very angry and he told me, रोज पूछती है हम स्कूल गया है कि नहीं, लेकिन आप जानते हैं हम कहाँ बैठते हैं, कहाँ बैठ के पढ़ते हैं, हम खिड़की पर बैठ के पढ़ते हैं, हमको बैठने नहीं देते हैं बेंच पर, हम कभी बेंच पर बैठे हैं तो ऐसे ऐसे करके हमको ठेल देता है और हम जमीन पर गिर जाता है. So that day I went to the school. I asked the headmaster, मास्टर आप कभी क्लासेस में जाते हैं? हाँ जाता है. अब भगनी ये भी हमसे बोला, दीदी मेरा अटेंडेंस में मेरा नाम नहीं पुकारते हैं, एक मास्टर भी हमसे कोई सवाल नहीं करते, हम पढ़ के जाते हैं लेकिन सवाल नहीं करते हैं. So I told that headmaster, I came to know that my child is discriminated against in your school. If you continue to do that, you will not stay here even 1 week. I will complain and तुम्हारा हेडमास्टरशिप खत्म हो जाएगा. सो हमको बहुत बार इन लोगों को थ्रेटन करना पड़ता है ताकि वे हमारे बच्चों को डिस्क्रिमिनेशन से बिहेव ना करें. तो मेरा किशोरी केंद्र है, एंड वी ऑल्सो educate the youth. But my youth already, when they are already 14, 15, the parents will say, बिना कमाएंगे नहीं तो खाएंगे, खाली खाने के लिए आएगा बोल करके बच्चे, लड़कों को थोड़ा सा दिक्कत है. लेकिन आई गॉट द लड़के लोगों को, जैसे 20-22 साल के लड़के लोग बैठ करके एक ग्लास मार देते थे सवेरे, उसके बाद ताश खेलेगा, उसके बाद गुटखा खाएगा, वही सब. So I gave them a chance to play cricket, and they asked me for a cricket set. They have no money to buy cricket set. Immediately that day itself I bought a cricket set and gave to this group of boys who were willing to play cricket. They played and they did so well. The next block challenged them, come आके खेलो और देखो कौन जीते हैं देखते. हमारे लड़के लोग जीत लिया और 3,000 रुपया भी मिला. हमको कॉल करके बोला, दीदी हम लोग 3,000 रुपये जीत लिया. सो ऐसे सी आप सब कुछ कर सकते हैं. धीरे धीरे 2 सप्ताह के अंदर मेरे पास 11 और टीम्स बन करके क्रिकेट सेट मांग लिया. एक बैंक हमको 25,000 रुपया CSR फंड से दे दिया, हम उन लोगों को भी क्रिकेट सेट खरीद करके दे दिए. आज मेरे पास 500 यूथ है. 500 यूथ, उनमें 36 क्रिकेट टीम्स हैं. अभी तक मेरे लड़के लोग 4 टूर्नामेंट्स खेले हैं. एक तो इधर हाल में IIT पटना, देन सेंट सेवियर्स कॉलेज पटना, बैंक ऑफ बड़ौदा दैट इज पटना एरिया में है, और वन मोर। ऑल 4 टूर्नामेंट्स मेरे लड़के लोग जीते हैं, ऑल 4 टूर्नामेंट्स। दे वेरी गुड इन खेल, दौड़ना है, कूदना है, जो भी करना है, दे आर वेरी गुड. So like that, there is lot of capacity, ability, but my community does not get the opportunity to come out. They are every day they are struggling for their food. कोविड के समय में महिलाएं हमारे पास फोन करके बोलते थे, दीदी आपके पास कुछ है तो ले आइए, मेरे बच्चे भूख से रो रहे हैं. सो मेरे पास कोई कोई राशन भेजते थे, हम वो लेकर के जाते थे. हम उन लोगों को खेती करने के लिए सिखाए, माने उनको पैसा चाहिए. सो नारी गुंजन उनको 30,000 रुपया दे दिया, लैंड लीज में लेकर के दे दिया. 10 महिलाएं 2.25 बीघा जमीन पे कम्युनिटी फार्मिंग किया. ये 2016-17 की बात है. आज मेरे पास 3,500 से ज़्यादा महिलाएं खेती करते हैं लीज में जमीन लेकर के. और अभी हम लोग हमसे बोलते हैं, दीदी अभी मेरे बच्चे भूख से नहीं रोते हैं, मेरे पास है. प्याज बेचकर कोई 2-3 महिलाएं 5 लाख रुपया कमाया, और वे लोग अपना जमीन खरीद लिए. जो भूमिहीन थी कल तक, आज वो भूमिहार बन गई. तो मेरा स्ट्रगल जो है, जैसे विथ वीमेन एंड वीमेन, अभी एक भी सेक्सुअल हैरेसमेंट सहेंगे नहीं, वे लोग सीधे जाएंगे पुलिस स्टेशन में. तो कुछ चेंजेस आ गया, लेकिन इतना बड़ा पॉपुलेशन के बीच में ये चेंजेस सब कुछ नहीं है. बहुत काम बाकी है, और हम सोचते हैं काम बहुत ज़्यादा करना है. कभी कभी हमारे पास भी बहुत ज़्यादा हमसे बोलते हैं, तुम साइकिल से चलती है ना, तुमको देखिएगा कितना दिन चलेंगे, ख़त्म कर देंगे तुमको. ऐसे ठीक है ख़त्म करो, लेकिन मेरा तुम हमको ख़त्म करेगा, मेरा सैकड़ों महिलाएं खड़े होके तुम्हारे सामने जो हम बोलते हैं वही बात बोलेंगे. तो मेरे इतना दिन का काम के बीच में मुझे I have died many deaths and I have lived many lives. So that is something else. And being with my community, my life is very meaningful, I feel. Thank you very much.